Hey everyone, I think it's time for another Danecdote. I think this series deserves a jingle by now, but I can't be bothered. So this tale happened a few weeks ago when I was in Sicily with my family. We rented this extremely crappy boat for the day just to, pootle around the coast, do some snorkeling, where we saw Cat Rock, the 8th wonder of the world.
What the hell? It's actually a cat.
Cool, right? What's up with that? And we were on our way to a tuna fishery, which was basically a no-fishing zone to protect all the pretty fish that were there, so it was a place where people like to go snorkeling. And to help you visualise the story, I drew this intense map on paint of the swimming zone. Oh yeah, note the seaweed? That's right. The purple dots are my mum and my brother on the boat, and those two red dots are me and my dad. So we swam around, we saw some of those soot balls from Spirited Away. And then my dad was like, hey Dan, do you want to go around the corner to see if there's any more fish? And off we went. Bearing in mind, remember, that this was a swimming zone to protect the fish, okay? There were loads of people swimming. There were little babies and kids and their little floaty things bobbing up and down next to the boats. And yeah, me and my dad had swum out a bit, so we were appreciating the privacy, and we'd nearly done a whole lap of this rock, so we were getting back to where our boat was, like this. Yep. And I went up to grab some air, and then I saw my mum and my brother on the boat, and at first I thought they were waving at me, so I was like, hi mum. But no, they were in fact going, look out! Look out! Oh my god! But I didn't realise. So I swam round the rock, and then in the corner of my eye I could see a silver shiny thing, so I turned around, and I could just see this really long metal object, and I was like, I wonder what that is. It looks like a Sephiroth katana or something. And then I realised it was a spear gun. So then I turned just slightly to the left, and there, right in front of my face, was a 6-foot, completely black scuba diver with a spear gun. Now, you may be wondering why the video is called what it is, but I can't really articulate everything I felt at that moment. I was just like, oh right, it's a guy with a spear gun. What the fuck? And he hadn't noticed me. He had no idea I was there, so I was like, if he turns around and sees me 3 centimeters away from his face, he is going to shoot me. I am literally going to be shanked by this freaking psycho moron. So I escaped best as I could underwater, manically flailing until I was clinging onto the boat again, and my mum was like, hi, glad you're not dead. And we looked back at the diver, and he was completely oblivious. He had no idea that he nearly stuck a spear gun up some British kid's ass. So the imminent danger was over, but then came the embarrassment. Now, I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but have your parents ever been angry in public and embarrassed you so much that you just want to crawl into a hole and die? Well, that happened. We told my dad everything that had just happened, and then he got onto the front of the boat and shouted at the top of his voice, hey, Lara Croft! Oh god, don't. Please don't. Cool spear gun, dude! Have you caught any sharks? Oh my god. Although, to be honest, this was kinda hilarious, as the guy looked like he was dressed to take on the Kraken or something, and in his little cage of things that he's killed, there was one tiny little fish that had such a massive hole blown through the middle of it that it was basically just a head and a tail. And my dad proceeded to, this is a marine park to preserve wildlife. And then thankfully my mum took the initiative to drive away, far away from civilization. So yeah, that was my last near-death experience. Like with the last anecdote, if you have ever had a near-death experience or have had your family embarrass you in public, then please tell us the story in a video response, or just tell us the whole story in the comments, because it's always hilarious and, we can wallow in each other's misery, which is always good. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it, or even click add to favourites, as it really helps me out. And yes, I will see you guys soon. I look forward to hearing your stories. Ciao!